There are two ways to live on the road, and people will argue about them until the propane runs out. Truck and trailer, or motorhome. I've owned 3 RVs, and I'm going to tell you right now, neither one is better, but one of them is probably wrong for you, and figuring out which is the single most expensive decision you'll make in this whole process. So let's do this. Most people start with the rig. That's backwards. Start with the trip. How long are you staying in one place? Are you moving every 2 days or parking for a month? Do you need a vehicle once you get there? Who's driving? Answer those 4 and the rig picks itself. Here's what a truck and trailer actually gets you. You're splitting your investment across 2 machines that fail independently. Your trailer has a bad axle, you still have a truck. And your truck is a truck. It hauls, it tows, it goes to Home Depot, it's your daily driver in the off-season. You unhook and you're free. Park the trailer at the campsite, take the truck into town, drive up the gravel road to the trailhead. That's a bigger deal than it sounds. Like until you've done it. Repairs are simpler and cheaper. Any diesel shop in America can work on your truck. A trailer is essentially a box with plumbing. Most of what breaks in there, you can fix yourself or find someone who can. And you can upgrade 1/2 at a time. Outgrow the trailer, keep the truck. The trade-off? Hitching. Every single time. Backing into a tight site with a spotter and a lot of patience. And your total length is longer than people expect. A lot of state park sites won't take you. Now the other side. A motorhome is one vehicle. You park, you turn the key off, you're home. No hitching, no leveling 2 things, no walking around the coupler in the rain. Everybody rides together in the living space. If you're traveling with kids or a partner who doesn't love truck cabs, that matters. Someone can make coffee at 65 miles an hour. Rest stops are effortless. Pull over, use your own bathroom, take a nap in your own bed. Keep going. Overnight in a Cracker Barrel lot without unhooking anything. And for short stay travel, moving every 2 or 3 days, a motorhome is genuinely faster. Setup is minutes. The trade-offs are real though. One engine means 1 point of failure, and when it goes down, your house is in the shop. RV chassis service is specialized and slow. You'll probably want a tow vehicle behind you, which means you're now managing 2 vehicles anyway, just in the opposite order. And depreciation on motorized RVs is steeper than on trailers, considerably. I run truck and trailer, and I picked it for one reason above all others: independence of failure. When you're living in this thing, redundancy isn't a luxury. But I owe you a caveat because I get this question constantly. My trailer is an off-road bill, a different category entirely from, say, a Jayco or a Forest River or a Grand Design. Different construction, different suspension, different price per square foot, different intended use. If you shop for my trailer and then shop for a mainstream travel trailer, you will be comparing 2 completely unrelated products, and you'll walk away confused. That's actually a whole conversation on its own, and it's the next series on this channel. So here's your answer in 4 questions. Number 1, do you move more often than every 3 days? Lean motorhome. 2, Do you need a real vehicle at your destination? On rough roads or in cities? Lean toward the truck and the trailer. Number 3. Is your budget under about $60,000 for the whole setup? Truck and trailer will get you dramatically more usable space for that money. Number 4. Is anyone in your travel party unable to handle hitching and backing? Be honest, that's a motorhome answer. Whichever way you go in with your eyes open and go in with a checklist. I built one exactly for this. It's linked below, and it'll keep you from making the expensive version of this mistake.